What's up, y'all? So, quick 4 piece. And some fries. Just wait until people pull up. If anyone does show up. But it's like almost 11:30 where I'm at. And still needed to get 4 miles in. So we're getting it done. And yeah, man. Even though it's late, even though I really don't want to, I'm still gonna get these miles in. Even though I ate a bunch of food, still gonna get the miles in. Cause yeah, man, that's the difference maker. That's the difference maker. Who's gonna make it happen on the days that they don't want to? Who's gonna put in the work on the days that they don't want to? And you know what? The hardest days are hardest days, aren't even necessarily the days you don't want to, but the days where there's so much other cool stuff going on. You got social events, people asking you to come do this, come do that, something shiny, something attractive, who knows? And then maybe you do go do those things and it takes up your whole day. So then you're like, I'll just take the day off. That's the difference maker. Who's going to show up even on those days? And who's going to still be able to do those things and plan around them? That's the question. If you can do those things, plan around them, and still get the hard work done and say, you know what, maybe I got something to do at like 11 a.m. tomorrow. Maybe I got something to do at like 1 p.m., something social, but I know I got to get my long run in. So I'm going to do it in the morning, bright and early. I'm going to get it done in the morning. Either way, I'm getting it in. For me, I didn't get it in the morning, went out, socialized, and you know what? I very easily could have said, today is just the off day. Let me just take it off, whatever. But then you know what? You do that enough times, and you fail in the plan enough times, and then you wonder why you have a mediocre life, you know? You wonder why things aren't happening. It's because you're failing to execute on the plan, and that's it. And it doesn't mean you need to work every day, all day, or anything like that. All it means is that whatever the plan is, get it done no matter how you're feeling. Okay? No matter what you feel like. For me, it's almost 11:30 p.m. where I'm at. Did not feel like going on this run whatsoever. Okay? But I still gotta get this 4 piece in. So I'm gonna run like 2 miles out to wherever I'm at, and then 2 miles back, and then be done. So let me know where you guys are at. True Crime Nat, what's up? It's 11:30 for you too. Yeah, man. It's like, dude, I can't anymore. I can't live that life anymore now. Or whoever's watching. Can't live that life anymore of like just not being up to par, not executing on the plans that I want to make. Like, I don't care how much socializing I did today. I don't care how much food I ate. I ate a giant calzone, but it is what it is, dude. Still gonna get the 4 miles in. It doesn't matter, you know. Hold on, I think something's wrong with my. Okay, my laces were banging on my shoe. But let me know where you're tuning in from. I guess you're in the East Coast. If it's 11:40 or 11:30 for you. So, anyways, thank you for the like. Whoever liked the video, I appreciate you. I know I'm just a guy running at 11:30 p.m. But whoever liked the video, I appreciate it. I'm all in on this YouTube thing, dude. I'm all in on this YouTube thing, like to the point where I just want to be active like every day. And it's sometimes, even with this, I need to make a plan. But even without the plan, it's just like active, active, and just don't stop, you know? So that's the goal. And yeah, dude, I like interacting with you guys. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I was watching the World Cup game earlier. It was sad to see Colombia lose. No offense to Switzerland or anyone that's Swiss, but I mean, I just think, at least where I'm at, everyone wanted to see Colombia win. So that was kind of a heartbreaker. But it's still been fun. It's been fun to just, enjoy the experience out there and just the watch parties and everything. We still got a few more games left. As far as South America goes, we still got Argentina. So we're gonna be rooting for them from now on till the end of the World Cup. Either them or like Morocco. Morocco would be cool for a country like that to win, you know. But I just ran past the sign that says no loiter. And it's kind of weird, right? In this country, we talk about having freedom. But what is freedom, right? If you can't stand in one spot for longer than what's considered too long. What's crazy is that in this country, it's illegal to stand in one spot for too long. Literally just stand there. That's called loitering. It's unfortunate, man. But that's just how things came about at this point. But yeah, dude, this month is a grind month for me. Not necessarily grind, I'm gonna call it a glide month. Because if you're doing things right, if you're staying on top of your diet, if you're staying on top of your sleep and your exercise as the three pillars, the work shouldn't feel so hard. And I try to remind people of that. If you stay on top of those three pillars, the work shouldn't feel as much like work. So this month, it's not necessarily about the grind. The hardest part is going to be staying focused, staying on the schedule, making my schedule the night before every night, staying on top of that, knowing exactly what I need to do, just executing, dude. That's it. Just executing. I don't need to think. I don't need to do anything other than just cross the fucking tasks off the list. That's it. Okay? That's literally, other than that, the thinking will have been done already in the past month or so. I've already done the thinking. Okay, so the thinking is done. Oh shit, I'm running through sprinklers. Fuck. Okay, the thinking's already been done, guys. And that's the hardest part for a lot of people, including myself up until now, was getting distracted, thinking that if I'm not making a new plan or stressing about the future or something, that I'm not doing hard work. But sometimes, actually, most of the time, the work will be dull, it'll be monotonous, it'll get boring, and I'm starting to enjoy that shit, dude. That's like the stuff I've been looking for recently, dude. There's something beautiful about just doing the same thing over and over and over and plugging away until you finally reach a destination. There's something beautiful about that. Yes, of course, I like to always work smarter than working harder if I can. But many times, the thing that's going to keep you from where you're at to reaching your goals is a little bit of work. And you know exactly the steps that are needed to take to get there. And the difference is, are you going to do it or not? And you know what? As long as you stay relaxed mentally, most of these things are not that difficult. You know you need to sleep at a good time every day. You know you need to work out every day. You know you need to eat healthy. These are things that everyone knows. It's not like it's difficult to do. It's just difficult to get yourself to do it sometimes. But once you reach that point where it's something that you want and it becomes a habit, it's so easy, guys. It's so easy. And the real difference is the identity that you carry throughout the day. Instead of saying, I can't eat this cookie right now, change your words. Instead of saying, I can't eat this candy, you say, I don't eat candy, right? Instead of, I can't afford to eat this candy right now, it's, I don't eat this candy because I'm not someone that eats candy. Instead, as soon as you change that I can't into an I don't, your whole perspective changes. It becomes a lot easier once you make it an identity versus just a task on your list to get done for that day. Because who the fuck wants random tasks on their list and to constantly be thinking about that when instead they could just be the type of person that gets it done anyways, right? And that leads me back to this run that I'm on right now. Not once did I consider, oh, I'm lying, okay, I'm lying. I did consider maybe taking the day off for like a brief second, but instantly, because I've made it a habit, it left my mind. Now, that doesn't mean you need to be perfect. That doesn't mean you can't ever take a day off. But in general, the one who stays consistent on the days that you don't want to do it, that's the one who gets ahead. Every time. Every time. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Right now, I'm currently running somewhere in Florida. I used to think the Florida man thing was a myth until I became a dude that runs at 11:30 p.m. at night, and then I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, let me know where you're tuning in. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait to do that. And yeah, man, that's it.